Hello my friends and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In today's video, we are actually going to pick up right where we left off at the end of yesterday's video by working on Iron Bull's personal quest, Demands of the Coon. We have met up with his Qunari contact, who was actually an elf. Not unheard of, but I'm still a little surprised. And we're trying to stop some Tevinters from getting red Lyrium, and in exchange the Qunari will give us their ships. So right now we have to go clear out the Qunari as our portion of the deal. I don't know how I'm supposed to get over there, but well, maybe I go this way. Is this how I get over there? There's an invisible wall there. I guess that's not how I get over there. So our part is to go clear out the Qunari, and the Chargers had to go somewhere else. This doesn't make any sense. They're literally right down there. Why would I go this way?
My agent said to expect opposition ahead of the main camp.
Okay.
We've all done this a few times, Gatt.
You've been living outside the Qun for years now, Iron Bull. Just wanted to make sure your reflexes hadn't gotten as soft as the rest of you.
Ouch.
I feel like there's some unresolved tension there. But you would think that with the guy who saved you from slavery, you'd be pretty cool with, like, anything he did, right?
Vince, up ahead!
Don't let them warn the others.
Okay. Well, then let's kill them quickly. How's that sound? I am having serious button issues today. Smashing the wrong ones. Okay, they're all dead. Good job, Paul.
You must wish you were back in Tevinter, mage. No soldiers to guard you here, no slaves to wait on you.
It's the lack of fashion that really strikes fear into my heart.
You know nothing of fear.
And do you intend to teach me?
No. You serve the Inquisition, and the Ben Hassrath wish an alliance. For now, that is enough.
So passive-aggressive.
Get ready. We're close.
I don't know if I want to be a Qunari ally. It just feels so wrong, especially being a Talbashath and not wanting to be in the Coon, and I just feel like it's wrong. That was silly. I didn't get anybody. Alright, let's loot. Eric, you look so weird running around in Warden armor. It was such an upgrade for him, I couldn't just trash it, but he looks kind of ridiculous, right? Ooh, Dread. Ooh. Oh, Iron Bull only. Bummer. Cool name, though. Okay, let's save. And then we need to signal the Dreadnought. You guys see this ship? I mean, it's supposed to be hiding, right? So I guess you wouldn't, but still. Let's do this.
We're clear, Gatt.
Right. Signaling the Dreadnought.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the Dreadnought. That brings back memories. Nice one. Crap.
Look at them all. They'll be killed. They can retreat. Yeah, why can't they just retreat?
They've still got time to fall back if you signal them now.
Yeah.
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
They do that. They're dead.
Oh no.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the Dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Qunari. You'd be declaring yourself Talbashath. With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hassrath think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hissrad. I told them you would never become Tal-Vashoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hissrad, for this alliance and for the Qun.
Save the Dreadnought, Bullsman will be left to die, or save your men. We're gonna go with save your men, because there is nothing wrong with being Tal-Vashoth, sir.
Call the retreat.
Don't!
They're falling back.
All these years, Hissrad, and you throw away all that you are. For what? For this? For them?
Don't call him Hissrad. Gatt, we can save this. I'm sorry. Well, I don't want to salvage this. I'm not sorry. And don't call him Hissrad.
His name is Iron Bull.
I suppose it is.
No way they'll get out of range. Won't be long now.
Bull, when the Dreadnought sinks...
Sinks? Qunari Dreadnoughts don't sink.
Oh.
Come on. Let's get back to my boys. Hey, boss.
Inquisitor, it is my duty to inform you that there will be no alliance between our peoples. Nor will you be receiving any more Ben Hassrath reports from your Tal-Vashoth ally.
You under orders to kill me, Gatt?
No. The Ben Hassrath have already lost one good man. They'd rather not lose two.
So much for that.
You did the right thing. I'm sorry. How are you feeling? We can minimize losses. I guess let's go with the special one. I feel like if they're available, they must be available for a reason. That's my thought process anyway.
The loss of the Ben Hassrath information will hurt. Can we smoke out some of your old contacts?
They'll pool their people soon enough, but we might be able to identify the agents who replaced them. You're late.
Sorry, Chief. Still sore from fighting off all those vents. Good to see you, Inquisitor.
How are the charges? Glad you survived. Well, good work. I think they need a good pat on the back, because they did a good job, right?
Nice work taking down those Venatori.
Always easy with the Chief watching our backs, Your Worship. Chief's even breaking open a cask of chasing sackmead for the charges tonight.
Damn it, Crem. That's the kind of thing you don't have to mention to the Inquisitor.
Sorry, Chief.
Forget it. You're doing fine.
Oh, I kind of feel bad. I mean, I shouldn't. Apparently, I have a new throne. And demands of the Qun was completed. Let me go talk to Iron Bull. I feel acquired Qunari bench. Well, I'll look at it, but we're.
I will prepare some flanking exercises.
Why are you still here, Commander Helene? I did not pick Knight Enchanter. You can go hang out with Vivienne. Let's go talk to.
From Haven's fire come we, the able troops.
Let's talk to Iron Bull first.
Strong, free.
You wanted to see me?
What? What is happening?
Bull!
I got it!
Iboste sala Tal-Vashoth.
Yeah, my soul's dust. Yours is scattered all over the ground, though, so... Sorry, boss. I thought I might need backup. Guess I'm not even worth sending professionals for.
What? You were expecting them?
You knew the assassins were coming.
Little change in the guard rotation tipped me off.
You could have warned me.
Why didn't you tell me ahead of time?
You go through years of Ben Hassrath training to hide facial expressions when I wasn't looking. See? Like that. If I'd warned you or the guards, the assassins would have been tipped off.
Okay, well, how's that wound?
Are you all right?
Fine. Hurt myself worse than this fooling around in bed.
I don't need to know these things. The knife could have been poisoned.
What if they used poison?
Oh, they definitely used poison. Sarcomec, liquid form. If I hadn't been dosing myself with the antidote, I'd be going crazy and puking my guts up right now. As it is, it stings like shit. But that's about it.
Well, I don't think we should retaliate. We have other priorities right now, but they didn't have to do this, right? I mean, I'm a Talvashoth, and they've never come after me. I mean, in the game they haven't. They may have beforehand, I don't know.
I hope the Ben Hassrath would let you go.
They did. Sending 2 guys with blades against me? That's not a hit. That's a formality. Just making it clear that I'm Talvashoth. Talva fucking Shoth.
Well, so am I.
You don't need to say Talvashoth like it's an insult.
This isn't about you, boss.
But I'm Talvashoth too, just like you.
No, you're not. Not really. You grew up with a family. You never knew anything different. I've killed hundreds of Talvashoth in Saharan. Bandits, murderers, bastards who turned their back on the Qun. And now I'm one of them.
No, you're Iron Bull. You're the Iron Bull.
You're not a Talvashoth. That's a Qunari word, and you don't follow the Qun any longer. You're Iron Bull, mercenary captain for the Inquisition.
I can live with that. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned up and let Red know what happened. Boss, whatever I miss, whatever I regret, this is where I want to be. Whenever you need an ass kicked, the Iron Bull is with you.
Yeah, where else are you going to go to kill dragons? I don't think the Qunari is going to do that for you. Oh, poor Iron Bull. Poor guy. I kind of feel bad a little bit. But I'm glad, I'm really glad we didn't have to side with the Qun, because that would have been, I would not have liked that. Well, after talking to Iron Bull, I figured, hey, we're in Skyhold. Let's go back to our war table and work on a few more operations before we go back out to the Storm Coast, because that's where I want to go, is back out to the Storm Coast. So, locate the missing seekers. That's Cassandra's quest. I want to do that maybe this week if I can, but not today. So let's do, Hardened Hightown, Trouble, and Skyhold. Let's go with that one. Copies of Hardened Hightown and Hardened Hightown 3, the Repunchening, sit side by side on the table along with a note. Nightingale found several similarities to events in Varric's book, but all are slightly off. A dead magistrate was not in his home. Man found murdered in locked room was a comte, not a magistrate. Executors did not send warning note directly to Donan. Obviously, object of plot is Sword of Hissrad, not a Penny Dreadful author. Close look at the ripoff book shows numerous grammatical and spelling errors that seem random at first, but ciphers believe might contain coded information. Killer and author are clearly linked. Either the murder investigation or the code might lead us to a target. Scrivener. So Cullen says we should follow up on the murder investigation. The book is just a work of fiction. Maybe? Cullen? Maybe? Leliana says someone got it out in and out of Skyhold without being seen. The cipher in the book might lead us to them. Well, I'm going to go with Leliana because why not? Nightingale, 2 points. That book is abysmal, and the entire code-breaking department wants to ritually set it on fire. The message is double encrypted. The message in the mistakes is in a merchant guild cipher. We have not yet broken the guild's code. Scrivener. Okay, and then Revenge of the Merchants Guild is our next one. Well, power for a price. Let's look at that one. A formal document with impeccable filigree. It is time. The Inquisitor commands a small kingdom. It is time to exercise the weight of his influence. There remain uninvolved and uncommitted lords and ladies, bands and arls, where they could be engaged with plight or passion. They can be compelled through mercenary means, but there must be a display. Make it known that the Inquisition has weight, and the barons and the dispensations of the powerful will be open to you. Thereafter, we need not curry influence. We can simply buy it. The esteemed Ferris, the representative. Cullen says we can do a grand march. If we are to show weight, show the legion that you command. Leliana says, do not display. We will show your reach by simply being where it is most beneficial. That's boring. And Josephine says, a fete of your own to display the allied and powerful. I just went to a party. Let's do a grand march. Everyone likes those, right? A formal document with impeccable filigree. The Inquisition is a sight to behold, a command of legions, hearts, and minds. It is worthy, your Inquisitor is worthy, and my masters are pleased. I will bring my wares, and together we will extend your reach ever further. Now you trade not just in treasures, but in will. The esteemed Ferris representative. Great. Okay, let's go over to Orlais, where I have the most, it seems. All that glitters. Inquisitor, we've received reports of an abandoned gold mine in the hills of Griffinwing Keep. According to the locals, the mine's still capable of producing. It was abandoned only because the threat of Darkspawn attack made the operation unfeasible. Should we dispatch soldiers to secure the place and guard any wagons that make their way to the keep, it should add considerably to our income for the future. Okay, let's go do that. Cullen can send soldiers to set up a camp at the mine straight away. Inquisitor. There was a bit of a fight at the mine with bandits apparently, and not even Darkspawn. I'm pleased to report that the Darkspawn were cut down with relative ease. We've set up an outpost and recruited locals to begin mining the gold once again. Indeed, I'm told they're more than happy to do so now that they're being protected. We found some useful equipment in the bandit cache, and any efforts to gather coin in Skyhold will now be much easier. Great. Wonderful. How about we dance with the Dowager, the Courante. My dear Inquisitor, you dance as beautifully as I remembered. Are you ready for the second movement? The Allemande is typically followed by a Courante, in which these steps are much faster, almost running. The Comte de Poisson so enjoyed your last maneuver that he is now racing to petition the Council of Heralds for recognition of his claim to Yelen. I was the first one he contacted, of course, because while the young man is prone to missteps, he is not a complete fool. He is very likely to reach out to Duke Cyril de Montfort or Duke Germain next. Cyril is the youngest and most persuadable of the council, and then Germain is the oldest and most likely to support a claim of any old or Legion nobility over the donation of lands to a new Andrastian cause. You should make your own move, allegrissimo. Cordially, Marquise Mantillon. So Cullen says we should speak with Duke Cyril. By all accounts, he's reasonable. We could win him to our side. Duke Cyril. Yeah, he's the one who was most easily persuadable. Leliana says Comtesse Montbeliard, the Silver Lady of Cherneau, is our best ally here. Where is she even mentioned? And then the Duke of Ghislaine already has connections to us. We could speak with him first. I feel like I should know these names by heart by now, and I just don't, because it's my first time, so I don't recognize them. So we'll just go with Cullen, because Duke Cyril's mentioned in at least this a little bit.
To work?
To whom it concerns, we the Council of Heralds declare the Yelen Basin the holdings of the Inquisition, and all revenues and oaths from these lands should be tendered thus as to a titled lord until such time as the Inquisition is dissolved or the holdings lawfully granted elsewhere. Signed, Marquise Mantillon, Montfort, Cheven, Duchy, Montbeliard, Ghislaine, and Chalons. Oh, these are the people I talked to at the party. Duh. All right, that's fine. We have lands. I don't know why we need them, game, but okay, sure, why not? Well, here we are back in the Storm Coast. I did take quite some time to actually work on Blackwall's gear and the lovely Vivienne's gear as well, and get them all a bit upgraded. I have also been running around the Storm Coast closing Darkspawn tunnels. I did leave all the first 3 out because it wasn't super exciting, but it's the last one, so I figured, hey, why not bring you back in for this one? You can watch me kill some Darkspawn and then magically seal a tunnel, because that's how that works. And let's come up here and work on this alpha, and maybe this will help. Blackwall, good decision in bringing Blackwall, because he really approves of killing Darkspawn, obviously. Got some great party banner that I'll include in the next party banner video. Not sure when that's going to be, but in the next couple weeks, I hope. Seriously, why are you not dying already? I'm literally setting you on fire multiple ways. Okay, let's spend just as long looting as I did killing them. And then, guessing that this is the tunnel. Let me go back over here. I saw the energize. I move a rock. Quest complete. Job done. That's great. All right, with the rest of my time today, I'm not sure how long it will take, but I want to come down here because I unlocked an area in the Storm Coast when I was on the war table last, and, well, the time before last, so yesterday maybe? I can't remember. Everything kind of blends together after a while. But I think I unlocked this area. Yeah, because I have a new quest now. Hang on. Let's go to my journal and look at that. Red Water. A small group of Inquisition soldiers were dispatched to investigate a dwarven port on the Storm Coast that is currently being held by Red Templars. The port gives the Red Templars a foothold in the region. These soldiers have cleared the way to the Storm Port. Yes, this is, I remember, it was like opening a new area. It wasn't just a basic, like, war table operation. I'm explaining this really badly. But since we're here, let's try to finish a couple things. Is this a lumber thing? I've already claimed it, so never mind. I'm heading to down here. 'Cause yeah, like 8 million years ago, I feel like we were here. Oh my goodness, look at that thing. Hang on, what are you allergic to? Cold vulnerability, fire resistant. I need to get a cold spell because Vivienne has one, but that's all she has. So let's electrocute her. I don't know if it's a guy or girl. Wow, level 16. And you're fire resistant, so I'm doing that for reasons, I suppose. Whoa, you died, Wow, you died really fast. I mean, I upgraded gear, but dang, is that all it takes sometimes? Yeah. Hello.
Milord.
Keep waiting to hear milady. But I'm not playing as a girl. So that's not going to happen. Well, I should have... Well, let's highlight these primeval red lyrium since they seem to be first. And let's explore these dwarven ruins.
Red lyrium.
Yeah, that's why I brought you, Varric. I thought like is a strong word, or maybe not the correct word. I thought you'd like to be here. There are their Templar boats. They're so Roman-esque, right? I know one of you mentioned they're very, one of the Assassin's Creed games is set in ancient Rome, I think. I've never played any of the games, so I don't know. They're on my list to do, but it's a pretty long list. But that's what it reminds me of, which is awesome. What is that? Is that like red lyrium bursting out of the crate? Oh my gosh, this place is so messed up.
The Red Templars have dug in here.
I'm ready. Let's root them out.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's try to electrocute them. And then let me put this on you. And my fire staff, which is so useful. I know, again, one of you mentioned I should carry around different kinds of staffs, but I'm playing on normal. I shouldn't have to, right? I feel like carrying around like an electrical staff, a fire staff, and a frost staff is totally a hard, if not...
Is it true that Kirkwall's Knight Commander became a statue? Absolutely true. She's still...
Oh no!
They're bringing an extra dose of horror to gallows tourists. No one's moved it. I mean her. And make it impossible for children to play Who's Brave Enough to Poke Meredith. They don't actually do that, do they?
No. No one's brave enough to poke Meredith.
Oh, that's so great. I forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, I feel like having to carry around 4 different kinds of staff or 3 different kinds of staff is totally a nightmare difficulty, hard difficulty requirement. On normal, I'm way too lazy for that. I do those kind of things when I'm on my own, replaying a game for the second time, and have the patience to do these things. Okay. Last landmark. Darwin's Mouth, built into the cliffs of the Storm Coast. The port at Darwin's Mouth once connected the Dwarven Tigers to the Waking Sea. In addition to increasing trade between the dwarves and their allies in the Tevinter Imperium, direct access to the deep roads meant diplomats from Orzammar could visit the port without fear of losing their stone sense. The site thus became a popular meeting place for ambassadors of the 2 nations. When Darkspawn incursions forced the dwarves to retreat into Orzammar, the deep roads leading to Darwin's Mouth were sealed, and the port fell into disuse. At least all reputable use of the port ceased. Bandits, smugglers, and pirates are known to use the various caves along the Storm Coast, including Darwin's Mouth itself, for their own gains. Well, obviously, why not? Wow, that is... So this is so... Dwarves are so smart, so stinking sneaky and smart. But how do I get across? Is there another path I missed? Oh, right here. Duh. Walked right past it. Too busy yammering on about different kinds of staffs. You know, important things. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, there is just red lyrium growing everywhere. I picked up a key at some point, so I'm assuming there's a door to go along with it. I don't know if I should go down or... Summerstone. Well, I need... I just made 2 sets of armor. I need all kinds of stuff. On your feet! There's a door down there. Looks pretty fancy. Dale's Loaded Wool, Tier 3. Nice. Ooh. Nice wings you got there. That's awesome. I don't know how that happened. I don't think it was the gear.
I have to wonder about the Templars who serve the Inquisition. Must be difficult to see their fellows turned.
Yeah, I would imagine. Unsigned journal. The red potion was bitter and burned my throat. It was nothing like the Lyrium I know. There was a hum in my mind, a held note that seemed to course through my entire being. The power it brought was incredible. I felt as if I held all the world in my palm and I could crush it with a thought. Is this what the Maker feels? I can think of nothing else but the power now. A taste of the limitless makes it impossible for a man to be content with the ordinary. Why be what I am when I can be more? Lyrium is totally a bad drug. Red lyrium's like a worse drug. Okay, so... this looks like where I need to go for the new quest, but let me come down here and see if there's... if this is a dead-end door over here, but why don't we save? It might help some. And I think there's Templars down there too. I see a red dot, so I assume there's Templars. This is just, again, beautiful. What is that? Oh yeah, the Templar shadow. Let's, dang. Yeah, oh, let me out of here. I want to get out. So cool. Okay, let me loot. Very slowly again. Oh, and there's more places to go into. Awesome. It's just so cool. Sorry, I'm just like, so much better than the other deep roads or other dwarven stuff. Oh, dwarven banner crown. It's only 12 more to find. Jeez, that's so many. I like this. I don't know if this is considered deep roads, but I like these dwarven ruins better than the other ones from Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2 for sure. But we are pretty much at time for today, so this is where I'm going to pause. Tomorrow we'll pick back up here, keep looking for these red Lyrium to have Blackwall punch, and then work on this quest, and then go from there. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Inquisition video.